Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back, SimUK here. Continuing on with our space projects. And yeah, we're a little bit behind on everything really. Let's have a look, see here. Crewed moon landing. We're so far off the pace, it's unbelievable. But I still want to do it. Lunar radiation. Hey, that's not bad. It's challenging. It's ambitious. Ambitious is the third level of mission difficulty. These missions are likely to include special resources such as thrust or heat and will sometimes take place over multiple phases, but this is just one phase. We definitely could do that. Some pretty good science rewards. We're doing okay for money now. Science seems to be our major concern. And we've done absolutely nothing with Mars. We tried to do a flyby and it failed. It blew up on takeoff. Maybe we should consider doing this again. Let's go for the cheapest option. 201,000. Let's build that payload. I'd like to do the Mars thing. I'd like to get some progress. China has completed their Venus orbit, 5th. That was pretty sharpish. So now we just need to design a vehicle that can reach there. Have we got anything? So we got, I think the Imbalabala is the one to go with. How much is Thor? Thor's even more expensive. But we'll take the Imbalabala. It's a very reliable rocket. I'm absolutely convinced that we won't have any problems this time. What are we going on? What have we got going on at the base? Something new. A large launch pad. Hang on, I've already built this, right? What's this? That's a medium launch pad? Oh, sniggerts. How big is the large launch pad? It's astronomically large. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's put it in there. Let's make it happen. And we'll be set and ready for some serious space missions in the future. ComSat research complete. A versatile payload capable of carrying a wide range of communication, navigation, and observation instrumentation. So, we have got commercial satellite opportunities available to us now. I still want to do this. What were we going for though? The Mars lander? I think that would tie in quite nicely with the mission we've just about to achieve. So we've got 2 missions available to us here. Let's have a look, see. Now we're not going to be able to do something like a Mars orbit. Look at that, America's already done it. We are so far behind America. Catching them now would be some feat, I tell you. So we need to unlock the Mars orbit before we can do that. So that's a little interesting. I've gone for the Mars lander before the Mars orbit. Is that a mistake? Should I be thinking about swapping that around maybe? Oh, hang on. Where is the Mars orbit? It's up here, look. So it's a bit of a gamble this, isn't it? Am I going to put myself in a tricky situation? Alright. Let's sort of think about the financial opportunities that we have available to us. These are not very profitable. Astronaut recovery test. What's this? Joint missions are special types of request missions that involve your agency partnering with another space agency to conduct the mission. The other agency will provide a proportion of the mission's costs, and the rewards will be split between both agencies. You'll also gain reputation with the other agency as long as the mission is a success. And that's with China. Let's try it. I'm willing to test it out. And if we're only paying for half of the costs, let's go for the most expensive. That's 2 on the go. But what I wanted to do here, commercial satellites. This is the one I really want. Oh look, we're late on that as well. That's where they're all getting their money from, I guess. Let's go for the cheap one. Right, so we've got 3 missions on the go now. Pet Project, a company specializing in life celebration services, has approached your agency requesting that your upcoming commercial satellite include a small additional payload comprising pet ashes. If accepted, the company will pay you $500,000. However, your advisors have warned that there's a chance the public will react negatively to the deal. For such a small amount of money, it seems like a really silly thing to do. The Soviet Union have landed on the moon. We are so far behind. We are so far behind on everything. Payload reliability, 65%. That's not bad. Launch preparations. Here we go. Set training. We want this to be very successful. Pretty sure the rocket we have is going to be good. So we go to January, and that should give us a really solid launch option. So, Impavid or Thor? Impavid. I'm not sure this is a particularly successful rocket, but I'm sure it will be fine. Venus and Earth, we got some Orbit Eva. Look, we are so last on this as well. An astronaut's skill in performing an extravehicular activity can be vital when it comes to the unpredictable nature of missions. We could definitely do that, couldn't we? Budget review. Yes. No, not enough. Close, but no cigar. Venusian volcanology. Whilst mapping the northern hemisphere of Venus, your Mariner 8 probe has discovered numerous immense shield volcanoes. Ancient volcanic flows appear to dominate the surface of the planet, with the probe recording lava channels thousands of kilometers long. Nice. Commercial satellites. Oh my gosh, 55% reliability. Gonna have to do something about that. So the only one we've got suitable is Thor. Thor is very expensive and not overly reliable. Well, I don't know, 83% actually is very reliable. China is launching their commercial satellite in 6 months. Can we beat them? Be nice to beat somebody to something, wouldn't it? 71%. That's pretty reliable, and it's not guaranteed, obviously. Oh, we need crew. It's well, that all went through very quickly. Good job too, because we haven't really done anything for a while. See, the Mars lander research is almost complete. Now, whether or not we can skip the Mars orbit before allowing us to do the landing first? I don't know. Test the agency's re-entry and astronaut recovery systems by launching a crewed payload into the Earth's orbit. 7171. That's pretty good numbers, actually. Hope the weather's good. Looking fine. Looking very nice. Oh. We have crew on this. Very important that everything goes well. 0 risks. What? Adequate conditions, -4? Okay, we're going to take a risk. Considering I just said no risks, that makes me giggle a bit. It's the child in me. The inner child, that is. That looks nice and straight. That looks good. Alrighty. Come on, let's have some positivity. Oh, wow. So we lose one command, which is okay because we've got a technician on board, so he gives us an extra command, so we actually break even. So we have no advantages rather. Very much a base mission. Collect 2 of those and 8 of those. Goodness me. So what's the best way to grab these? With some of that, it looks like. Hmm. 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Could do with some barrels though. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Oh, is that all we get? That's a little tricky. Oh, wow. Harsh much. An astronaut is suffering from exhaustion, resulting in reduced productivity. This command's output will be reduced by 1 barrel unless you spend 1 power to resist. I can see this is going to be a very difficult mission. Oh, whoa, only just. Accept. So we're going to do the same. That gives us the barrels. Oh, we get 3 this time. Oh, that's good. Oh, so, okay, interesting. We did lose that power. I thought maybe it would counteract it, but no. Oh, look at this, 4%. My gosh, this mission is not going well, is it? Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. That's a bit better. It's the first thing that's gone bloomin' right. Orbit realignment completed. Alright, let's keep it like this. This is much nicer. I'm enjoying this experience a huge amount more. Thank you. How many turns do we have left? Only 2 turns left. Well, we're not going to achieve this, are we? Come on! Give the man a break. Manual trajectory update failed. Come on, give us a bonus. No? Orbital realignment was successful. Just enough. So we are seriously low on power right now. We have no barrels left. So I need to get... Well, that will do it, guys. Grab some power so that we know we have enough. Should we grab an extra one? Or should we grab an extra two? This is it. Final turn. That should be pretty much guaranteed. There we go. This should be it. Mission complete. Nice. That was pretty successful mission overall. We had some hurdles to get over, but we got over them. Successfully and happily so. So, China are not our arch enemies anymore. We got a bit of cash back from that. Ashbrook needs 6 months to recover. I think that's pretty reasonable. Active missions, commercial satellite. What's going on? Yep. Set training. Launch date. Oh look, China are launching them. We've got to go in August, guys. We're going to have to rush it slightly. Large launch pad is complete. A large launch pad is a requirement to send the largest vehicles and heaviest payloads into space. Allows the further research of rockets, I think it said. So America haven't done this. This is interesting. So whilst America are miles ahead in terms of Mars, they're lagging behind here. Oh my gosh, this is not good weather. How not good is this? Because risking it and failing is worse than delaying. Oh look though. Oh look though. Terrible conditions. We can't go up in terrible conditions. We can't, can we? We just literally cannot go up in terrible conditions. We're going to have to delay that and go up at the same time as China. Neck and neck. Look at this. That's better. I don't think that's perfect conditions still though, but much better. A little bit cloudy. Good conditions. That's much more like it. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Take off. Take off your boots. Take off your clothes and your boots. And give me the keys to your motorcycle. Oh, that looks a bit wonky. Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was going to blow. That looked like it had gone off at a weird tangent. Oh, look at this. Oh, my gosh. Well, this is almost guaranteed to work. Atlas and Agena, you cannot get more reliable than this. And the commercial satellite theoretically could bring some decent Wonga. Is that all we need? Just those? Nothing else. Okay. So, we'll have to start with this. We need 20 of these in 3 turns. That's quite an ask, isn't it? Okay, well we can do this twice. and then maybe grab some barrels. That could be the mistake there. Oh my gosh. Oh. The satellite itself is slightly less reliable. Signal return test successfully completed. Just. Flyover course adjustment completed. Just. That's a bit more like it. Very successful. And then this. I knew this would happen. Camera shutter failure. Fix it with some power. Alright, we have quite a decent amount of that. What we don't have is enough of this. This is going to be so difficult, especially if we're not getting decent results. Data transmission successfully completed. And here we go. I knew this would happen. Halfway there. Last turn. That's not going to be enough, is it? Yeah, I didn't need all of this. I made some mistakes here. Right, well, we definitely do need power. Unless we get lucky, and I do mean very, very lucky, this is not going to work out well. I made some mistakes there. Come on, bonus. It all comes down to the last command. If we get a bonus, we're good. Oh, and it's going to be close, but not close enough. So we don't get the 25% bonus. The mission is completed. Everything has gone reasonably well. One little mistake. Oh, that was phase 1. I didn't realise it was a multi-phase thing. Makes sense though. Okay, right. Let's see if we can fix this, because that was a bit wonky. And we've got this new thing called drift. This mission task involves a complex payload maneuver. Success will require precise control over the drift of the payload. To complete the task, you need to meet the task objective and keep drift within the displayed range. So it's kind of like heat. Drift can be both an input and output of commands. You'll need to carefully balance commands to keep drift within the required range. This is brilliant. I love this new feature. This is very clever. Such a good game. Such a great game. Right. So how do I know which is which? They all appear to look the same, but some of them are inward drift and some of them are outward drift. So basically, on some turns I need to have no drift, and on some turns I need to have lots of drift. That's a whole new dynamic. That's confusing my brain ever so slightly, but not necessarily in a bad way. So if we can dish up a barrel, some nav, and a slide, or whatever it's called, drift, then we get the 4 that we need. If we do that twice, we're good to go. So what's the maximum amount of things we can get? I mean, this is quite a good return. So 1 power gives us 2 comms and a maneuver. See, look, that's gone up to 3. And then I'm assuming each command will bring it back down to 0. Let's experiment. We don't really need this. Oh. Right. This is going to be tricky. Oh, that doesn't help either. So I'm not sure what I did on the... Oh my gosh, look at this. Drift miscalculation. The payload's positional drift has unexpectedly changed. This command's output will be increased by 1 unless you spend power resist to resist the event. So that's going to give us 4 drift. I'm just going to accept that because I'm curious as to what's going to happen. Is it going to come all the way round? No, but it went pretty far. So whereas getting heat is a good thing, it seems like possibly this time we don't want... Oh my gosh. Yeah, we don't want drift. So we're actually actively trying to avoid it now. I think. External sensor alignment successful. It's always quite tricky when you get a brand new thing to do and you don't really understand the mechanic of it. And we're not in a good place right now. 6 is too many. Is that going to bring it down? That's my question. Didn't seem to do anything. Falling outside the required drift range will not end the task early, but you'll need to be within the range for the task to be successfully completed, even if you've met all other objectives. Oh, okay, tell me that now. So we have too much drift, so I need to spend drift. I think. Yeah, that seemed to... Let me just... Yeah, okay, so that brings it back down. Do I have to spend it? Oh, that brings it back up, of course, because I'm gaining an extra one there. So that'll bring it down by 2. Okay, so that gets us mission completion. If it all goes well, of course. The 25% bonus is something I'm not particularly worried about this time round. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this new drift mechanic. So that's good. We're in a very nice position. Hey, a bonus. So is that going to bring that down an extra 1? Clear ground tracking. The data gathered by the module has given a more precise indication of the payload's current position. This command will generate an additional nav point. Splendid. Less splendid. So every time something goes wrong, you get extra drift. Okay, that's starting to make sense. So we're in a mission completed situation. What we need to do is reduce drift. Now that doesn't reduce drift, so we have to spend points, and this is the only way to really spend anything, is to chuck them out the back. With this thing, that gets rid of 2. So if we get rid of 2, get rid of 1. Oh, this is my last turn. Oh, okay. So now I'm thinking, can I get the bonus? Can I achieve that? If I do this and this, then that brings us pretty close. This brings us back to within the green area. And then I just need 2 barrels, which I could have bought with money. Blast. Okay, so we definitely need to do that. And I think we need the extra power. See, that's perfection right there. And that's mission completed. And that's not enough barrels. Good job I didn't click on that. Alright, let's try this. Let's go there, there. Oh man, that puts us so close, but miles away from a successful mission. So I need to bring the power down by 1 and gain 2 barrels somehow, and I just don't think I can achieve it. Does that need to be in the green, or does it just need to be on the chart? My spider senses tell me that it needs to be in the green. Should have focused on this more. The barrels are more important. I understand drift now. I get how drift works. I wish I'd figured it out just maybe 1 turn earlier, and I think we'd have been okay. Alright, so no matter what happens, we need to bring the drift down, correct? Or maybe not. Anything we do other than this one costs us barrels. Yeah, I don't think I can do this, guys. I think we're done. I need 4. And the only way to get 4 is by doing something like that. That gives us 10 and 8. But then I don't think we can afford... We can't get this back down to 0. So close. Well, that brings us to within 1... Oh no, it doesn't. We lose, because we lose comms up there, don't we? Oh, blast. Well, I can't see... Am I being a total buffoon here? Oh yeah, it's because I've got to do this, isn't it? It's because I've got to get this back down to 0. That's where I've gone wrong. Well, that cost is inevitable. That brings us smack bang right where we need to be. That gives us green, and oh no, we lose out here. Well, That's the only thing we can do. I thought I had that working better earlier. Let me just try this one last time. Run my head through the gauntlet this final time. So if we accept the fact that we need to be close to having the right amount, see, now that would be fine except for this. Now that cost us a barrel. Any which way I do this, I lose barrels. We're on 7 and 7. But we're not in the realm. Oh, this is harsh. This is so harsh. We have to do that because we're so far off what we're looking for. And yeah, rather disappointingly, it's going to cost us a barrel. So I can afford that. But I can't do anything else. Oh, it's so harsh. It's so mean. Why for you so mean? Now that brings us right where we need to be. But then this absolutely destroys us every time. And we're not going to be there. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Okay, let's just double up on this. We're right within the realms we need to be in, except for power. It's not ideal, is it? I am taking so long over this, I do apologise. Alright, we have to do this. Or do we? And then we have one left. Ah, so harsh. If I do this, it will take us out of the green. That so nearly works. So close. I'm trying literally every single combination I can think of here, and I just don't believe it's possible to do it. If you guys can work out how to do it and I can't see it, then please do let me know in the comments. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to fail this. And we got so close. Still, okay. Wasn't to be. Oh, hang on. Oh, gosh. That made me panic a bit. Please tell me I have fixed this. After all of that, if I screw this up, I'm going to be so disappointed. Oh my god, I'm going to bring it really low. Oh, I didn't watch. I didn't pay attention. That's worrying. Wow. I thought I'd completely screwed it up after spending so long trying to figure that out. Commercial satellite, third. I mean, third isn't ridiculous, is it? Third is quite good. It's not as good as first, obviously. Okay, look at this. The Mars lander research is complete. The next step in exploring Mars is to send a static lander down to the surface. The lander will be required to perform a difficult landing using retro rockets or impact cushions, as parachutes will not slow the craft sufficiently in Mars's thin atmosphere. We've reached Era 3, Mars and beyond. Humans orbit the Earth. Ingenuity and bravery has overcome the challenges of early spaceflight. Minds are turning towards notions long thought impossible. Could it even be possible to send humans to the Red Planet? Unlock the outer planets. The race to Mars begins. Landing humans on Mars is the ultimate milestone for our agency, and achieving it first must be our primary long-term goal. Getting there will be our greatest technological challenge, and we'll need to gain plenty of mission experience over the following decades before we're ready for it. But with your leadership, we can make humanity a multi-planetary species. The Race to Mars screen is now unlocked. How exciting. The Race to Mars screen is now unlocked and it can be accessed here. Isn't that exciting? What does that show us? On the Race to Mars screen, you'll be able to track your progress towards launching a crewed Mars landing mission, the ultimate milestone for your space agency. Mars readiness represents how prepared overall your agency is for the final mission. Increasing your that is vital to standing any chance of success in the mission. You can improve your that by gaining this experience, expertise, and that preparation. Okay. Mars experience can be earned by successfully completing missions. Increasing star will reduce the task requirements in the crewed Mars landing mission. Earn Mars expertise by completing research. Increasing research will improve the payload reliability, crew capacity and power of your payload in the mission. Mars preparation can be gained by completing up to 4 unique preparation missions to Mars. Increasing that improves the payload modules used in the mission. Unlocking the mission itself will require specific research and the completion of 2 requisite milestone missions. You'll be able to track... Oh look, they're already ahead of us. You'll be able to track the progress of the other agencies here. Staying ahead of the competition is vital for if your agency is going to land the first humans on Mars. Note that the crewed Mars landing can also be attempted as a joint mission, but you'll need maximum reputation with the other agency to unlock it. Wow, that would be good. The journey to Mars will be a marathon, not a sprint. Continuing to grow your agency and completing a wide array of missions is key to increasing your Mars readiness and to one day setting foot on Mars. Oh, chance of mission success abysmal. Wow. Okay, so I mean it's all stacked up against us, isn't it? This is going to be so very difficult. So we're going to have to get cracking on this. We're going to have to think very, very deeply about what we spend our money on as we progress from here. So this is necessary. Let me just go back here. Oh, that's all the way down here, look. Oh, we are quite far. We are quite far away from that. There's a lot of stuff we're going to have to do before we get to that point. What about the ACTS? That's also quite far down. In fact, that's the last thing you can research. So we need to head in that direction. Mars requirement, engine and habitat. That's all the way down here. So it seems to me that going sort of straight down seems to be a very sensible way of doing this. And unlocking other missions and such. Probably not quite so useful. You can see there's extra steps down this right hand side. So unlocking these 2 might be our best bet to making this happen. It's going to be a long, hard slog. Yeah, we're going to have to start hitting Mars pretty hard now. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Join me again for another one soon, and take care till then. Goodbye for now.